Hi guys, Angie Bell. Oh, just a second, I have a mask on. Sometimes things get a little toxic for me when I'm working with a wall compound. Anyway, sorry about that. I still had that mask on. Okay, you guys, it's Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures, like I said. And let me just go like this. Okay. Take a seat. Excuse my chair. All right, so we're making these little faux cakes. You guys, are these adorable or what? Let you see them up close really quickly. And then I will show you how I created them. I was watching Olivia's Romantic Home. Oh, I hope I don't drop this cake. Oh my God. Okay. I was watching Olivia's Romantic Home. Look how cute this looks. Look at the... And she made these little cakes. And I have a pastry station, pastry slash candy slash hot cocoa, just basically a pastry station for Christmas. And I wanted to make little faux cakes. And I saw her channel and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to try my hand at making these little faux cakes. Look how adorable. Aren't they so cute? Okay, so let me put this aside. I don't want to try to pick it up. You guys, you'll get a closer look at them when I do the pictures at the end. And I think I did some pictures at the beginning too. See, I just got my finger in there. So let me just put that cake aside. Okay, so how you make these is you first need to mix yourself up some wall compound or spackle. I think I got wall compound. What do I have? I got it from Home Depot from a long time ago. I have all-purpose joint compound. You can use spackle. Lightweight preferably, but if you don't have the lightweight and you have some on hand or you can't find the lightweight, you can mix water in it. And that's what I did. I mixed water. So I'm not even sure what the difference between wall spackle is and joint compound is, but I could get it by the tub at Home Depot for like $5. So that's what I did. I mixed a little water in here, and then that gives it makes it real nice and spreadable. But see about the consistency of your wall compound or your spackle, and see the consistency if you need to add water. Make it just like cake frosting. Then I took this color here. It's by Craft Smart, in case you want to get the same color. It's by Craft Smart. It's the Pink Blast from Michael's. That's where Craft Smart's from. I added a little bit in here, and then I mixed this up with a little bit of water too, just to make it the consistency. And then I used a little bit of this to give this real pretty light pink color. Okay, but before I put the color in there, I went ahead and loaded my bag, my pastry bag right here. Make sure you guys are seeing this. I loaded my pastry bag, which I got from Dollar Tree. Okay, and with just the white, so that when I do the frosting, it's just in white. Okay, then also you need these little styrofoam blocks that you get from Dollar Tree, and 4 come to a pack, so you can make these little square cakes. You can buy the round ones too. There's different shapes. Okay, let me just bring myself up just a little. Do that and bring myself up just a little bit. I feel like I'm a little bit too... Yeah, there we go. You guys can see my ugly, dingy gray t-shirt. I wear these gray t-shirts because they're my old shirts and I can get them painted up or whatever. Okay, so let me put this aside. So that's why I have this bowl of wall compound or joint compound or spackle that looks like frosting. All right, let me make sure that I'm in frame so you guys can see everything. Yeah, we're in frame. Good. All right. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to put on some gloves, just some disposable plastic gloves. Just a second. You don't have to wear gloves, but I just don't want wall compound or spackle or joint compound all over my hands. So it's up to you. But I like to wear plastic gloves. Okay, and then I have a spatula. You can get a pack of spatulas from, let me get a paper towel, from Dollar Tree in the crafters section. Just these, no major. But I'm just wiping it off from the last time that we did all this. Okay. Okay, oh, one other thing. I took a piece of cardboard, just like the back of a cereal box, cut it out a little bit bigger than your cake, okay? So you have a surface to work on and you can move your cake around. And I believe this whole thing will lift off of this wax paper. That's what Olivia's Romantic Home said. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. So if not, I can just pretty much cut around it, I guess. And I wrapped it in some wax paper, okay? So there we go. And what I discovered is that I definitely should do my sides first, because I can hold it by the top and by the bottom and do all the sides. So let's get started. Excuse me, I have a little itch. There we go. And I work pretty with it. I find it working with it pretty thick. A lot of product on there is good because you're kind of cover the styrofoam. So I find that you need it to work with it pretty thick. Especially when you get to like the edges and the corners. It needs to be pretty thick. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this. Hopefully I'm staying in frame good. Make sure to get those corners, those edges. The edges aren't the easiest to get. That's a little bit too thick right there. Perfect. Okay, so then I'm going to keep turning it. There we go. And if I get a little quiet, sorry. I'm focusing just a little bit because this is only my second one that I've made. But all of this is time sensitive because the consistency is perfect for my cakes. It's also perfect in my pastry bag. So, and I did get my pastry bag from Dollar Tree, but it's cheap, you guys. It is really cheap. It already got like a hole in it, and I had to put a piece of masking tape on it. So I would advise, like, you know, go to Walmart or somewhere like that where you still get a good price and get a higher quality pastry bag. But if you're there and you see it, it works fine. It's good for, you know, probably that one-time use. But the next time I do this, I'm going to buy a higher quality pastry bag. In fact, you know what I wish I would have been able to buy, but it never came, at least to none of my Dollar Trees, the Cake Boss stuff. Didn't they have pastry bags and the, it's a little thick for the sides. There we go. There we go. That looks pretty good. Didn't Cake Boss have the pastry bags and the little bits on the ends? I think so. Yeah, but I always remember I was saying, God, I don't even know if I would ever get the Cake Boss stuff because I don't really like baking cakes and stuff. I don't really like, I don't mind like quick things like banana bread and stuff, but I don't like making cakes and all of that. I like cooking instead of baking. But I like making these fake ones. But if I ever do, I mean, I don't think I'll ever see that Cake Boss stuff again anyway, because that was last year and the year before that. But if it ever does come back out, or something, some of it pops up, you know how things from a long time ago will pop up, I definitely will buy the pastry bags and the little decorative pieces for my fake cakes, because this won't be the last time you guys see me make these fake cakes. I am loving this. I could see myself making some of these for Easter, making these for Valentine's Day, for friends' birthdays. I can see myself making these a lot. Okay, look how good delicious that looks. Does that look like you could eat it? Oh my God. Okay, now let's hope that the thickness in my pastry bag is still good. It had gotten kind of thick or something weird, and then that's when the hole busted in it. That was on my last cake. So let's just hope that everything's kosher while I'm making this video. If not, I'll just pause it and figure out what the heck's going on. Okay, here we go. But let's do this first, the top, if I can get it going. See, now we're getting holes in other places in my pastry bag. Okay, well, hopefully I just get through this cake. I mean, what a cheap pastry bag for there already to be holes. That's crazy. I mean, I just started using this. This is only my second cake. Cool. Yay. All right, let's hope it survives. Okay. And now you see why you need to have it on the little cardboard. Oh, let me make sure we're in frame. Ooh. Coming back towards me is what's in frame. Okay, cool. And it's really super important to make sure that you have like that frosting consistency. And if you get the lightweight spackle, it probably is the consistency that you want. If you get like wall compound or joint compound, like I have, it's probably a little too thick. So definitely add some water. But, you know, kind of test it out. Like I said, I have joint compound is what mine's called, which I think is more like wall compound. And I have a whole big tub of it, so that's why I'm like, no, I'm using this. But I can understand, ooh, that one. Look what happened right there. It kind of went off, but it's okay. And like, I like what Olivia says on Olivia's Romantic Home. She says, give yourself grace, you know? So if you mess up a little bit, who cares? Move on. Just have fun. I mean, it's not like I'm any professional cake decorator, but I can have fun and make them cute. Okay, I want to put the lid on this, so I'm looking for my lid. Here it is. All right, so now the fun part. Well, it's all fun. I love it all. I love everything about this. But the next part is, I can move this over and move it back towards me. Okay, the next part is decorating, the fun part. Well, it's all fun, like I said, but the really fun part is the decorating. Okay, so I have these little paper roses, and I've tried to use them on so many projects, and I've never known what to do with the little things. So now I know. I'm using them for this. See these little paper roses? Aren't they cute? So we'll put one like this. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll have to fix that. Let me see if I can fix it right now. There we go, I got it. I touched my cake over there. want to put 3. Oh, you know, let me take these gloves off. That's why I'm so goofed here, because I had those gloves on. Okay, see if I can slide a little bit smaller. Oh. Okay, I don't want that far right there. There we go. And then just kind of smush it a little bit into the frosting. There we go. I'm just looking at my thing. I have some more roses that I think are really, really pretty. Hopefully I can find them. Yeah, under flower embellishments here in my craft room. So I'm not going to use them on this, of course, but I have some other ones. Okay, so I like this. And then I wonder if I want to put another rose like on top like that. Yes, I do. Okay, but to make that stick, take a little bit more stuff from your bag. And that'll stick that on. Ooh, that looks pretty. And then on the last one, I took some pearls and put them on the... I took some pearls and put them on all 4 corners. So I'll do that again, and I'll show you. I'm going to use all this thing, because last time I used them, they weren't as big, or different sizes. So those 4 pearls... These I just had in my stash, because I've always just have a ton of pearls in my stash, because... I like using pearls in my stuff. So, but you can get bags of pearls at Dollar Tree. They go quick. So when you see them, I would pick up quite a few bags, because you can use pearls for everything, you guys. Especially if you're crafting and you're a crafter and you're do DIY projects, you can always, even besides jewelry making, you can always use pearls. Love it. There we go. You know, I might put pearls right there on the sides. I like that. So I'm going to make a total of 4. What I made is a 3-tiered tray, you guys, Mackenzie Child style. And I'm working on that DIY right now. I'm just finishing it up, and I will be doing a video on how to make the 3-tier tray Mackenzie Child style. I did it for fall, but this time I'm doing it with it's pink and white check instead of black and white check. So I think you guys will like it. And these cakes, 3 or 4 of these cakes are going to go on, 4 of them are going to go on the tray, the 3-tier tray. So one of the levels will have these cakes. Another level is going to have the faux hot chocolate. And the other one's going to have a faux, what is it? Faux sundaes. Ice cream sundaes. And when you're doing the decorating, you don't have to go out and buy anything. You guys, just looking at, most of us are crafters or DIYers, and you have a lot of stuff in your stash. So just look and see what you have in your stash. I have a lot of beads and pearls, so I decided that this is going to be perfect for me to use out of my stash. And then you're using your stuff. So look and see what you have before you go buy a bunch of stuff to do the decorating part. I love this. So pretty. Let me see what you guys are seeing. Okay, so I'm going to leave this, but the last thing I'm going to finish it off with, you guys, is some glitter. Look. Soft pink glitter. I get this from, and it's not the fine. It's more like looks like sugar. This other one I used a fine glitter from Walmart, but this one's from Hobby Lobby, and it's a chunky glitter, which I think this looks more like sugar, like pink sugar. So I'm actually loving this one. So let me open it up here, and we'll finish. Our last little thing will be this pink glitter. Oh, you know what? Let me put this on something. Put it on this book here. Ooh, I'm taking chances. Okay. just so I don't get the glitter everywhere. And let me put this in water so I can use that again. And make sure I'm in frame. All right. Sorry I'm off to the side a little bit, but my book is big. And let's... Oh, yeah. I like the big sprinkles. Let's put some big sprinkles on this, too. On the other one. Cool. So on my other one, I have finer glitter in. Perfect. Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm so glad I have this glitter. And again, look in your stash, see what you have, you know. If you have fine glitter, use fine glitter. If you have a chunkier glitter, use chunkier, or mix the two like I did on that first one. So look how cool this looks, how beautiful this is. Okay, let me try to move this. Okay. And usually I would save this glitter, but for the sake of this video and time, no dice. Okay, so here is the cake. Isn't it gorgeous, you guys? So pretty. So, I have my 2 cakes. Let me put this down before I drop them and about give myself a heart attack. And you too. And we're going to let these dry because this one's wet too. And I'll take pictures of them once they're dry. Oh my gosh. You know what? Before we get done, let me add the pearls on this one too. On that first one that I did. Let me make sure I get all about the same size pearls. Okay. I was just looking at this. I can just add pearls onto this too. There we go. Whoops. And like I said, you guys, don't worry about perfection. Just have fun, and pretty much it's gonna look great. And as you keep making them, you get better and better. Oh my gosh, I love it. Like, I like my second one better, you know, than I did my first one. But I think they're both just very, very pretty. I'm very excited. I hope you guys like this. I hope you've been inspired. You can check out Olivia's Romantic Home, see how she did hers. And, you know, get yourself some wall compound or some lightweight spackle or joint compound. I bought joint compound, which you can buy by the big tubs for like $5 or $6 at Home Depot. If you have to, you want it to be kind of like frosting, right? Add a little water just if it's too thick. So you want it spreadable. If it's not spreadable, add a little water. Mix it up. Fill your bag first with the white. Depending on what color you're doing, but if you're doing pink shabby chic ones, fill your bag with the white after you get it to that nice spreadable consistency. Then what you have left over, then put your color in there. Okay. That's if you want the pink, but make it whatever color you want for whatever you're doing. You can make these for Christmas. You can make these for birthdays. You can make these for gifts. You can make these for Valentine's Day, for Easter. You guys, for everything. So I probably will make these cakes for all occasions now and for friends' birthdays and everything. I am in love. Okay, just a second. That's... okay. Toughen up right there. All right. All right, you guys, so that is it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And you guys, if you know anyone, I would love it if everyone on my channel could do this. I know that's asking a lot, but if you know just one person that would like my videos or my channel, if you would just share with one person, I would be so grateful. And remember, you guys, do something nice for someone today. And remember, my friends, we are more alike than we are not. Okay, you guys, that's it. Happy holidays.